Namaste. From many days, I wanted to share a beautiful story. It's a story of a boy who lost his mother and father at a very young age. And then what happens? It's a very touching story. And many of you may also connect with it, especially if you also have been through the same experiences. If you also may have lost your mother and father at a very young age. For me, this story is a gem because I connect with this story. I see myself in this story. And who knows, some of you may also see yourself in this story. So let's begin.
There was a young boy, and he had lost his parents while visiting a temple situated on the top of the mountain. And the mountain was huge. Nowhere could he find his mother and father. He was just a boy, must be 10 years old. And so, finally he gave up. He accepted his situation, and that made him focus on his present moment. He started searching for shelter. After a long search, he found a small cave. Pilgrims would visit the temple that was situated on the top of the mountain, and he would find his source of living by serving these pilgrims. They never showered love on him, but that was okay as far as he was getting his source of income. Time passed by. The boy settled himself on the mountain. But he became loveless because life had been too hard on him. He also became as hard as a rock. One day, while coming back to his cave, he stumbled upon an old man. The young boy asked, "Who are you? What is your name?" And the old man said, "My name is Love. I have come from far away land, but lost my children. Now I am alone, but I can be of help. I can help you in your work." The young boy agreed. From then onward, whenever he would need help, he would call the old man by his name, Love. And so day by day, love became a part of his life. He started laughing, smiling, sharing jokes, stories with the old man. And the old man was such a beautiful man. His grace, his bliss, his humor, there was something about this old man. The boy would feel immense love showering through his compassionate eyes. From the day he had arrived in his life, suddenly everything had started to be just fine. The boy would wake up, and there he was with a cup of tea in his hand, and then lovingly he would say, "Son, good morning. Here is your cup of tea." And then he would prepare lunch. He would serve him in his work. He would take care of his belongings. The old man was no more a stranger, no more a visitor, no more a guest. The old man had become his friend. The old man had now become the love of his life. One day, a very rich pilgrim came to know about the young boy. and when he inquired for details, he burst into tears. Shamu, he screamed loudly and took the young boy in his arms. Suddenly, people gathered around them. The old man was watching. He was smiling. There was a light shining through his benevolent eyes. Somebody stepped ahead and said to the rich pilgrim, "Why are you crying, and what is this all about?" The rich pilgrim said, "This boy is my brother's son. I could identify him because he looks exactly like my brother. Here is his photo, and even he was lost on this mountain. He never came back. But today I am very happy to find my brother's son. His name is Shamu. Shamu, please come with me. Your mother has been waiting for you from last 10 years. She has been searching for you, and look, today I have found you. Come, Shamu, please come with me. Your family is waiting for you." The young boy for the first time realized that his real name was Shamu. Suddenly his whole world was shaking. He looked into the eyes of the old man. How could he live without love? Love was the name of the old man, and love is what he had harvested in the young boy's life. How to abandon such a precious love? How to imagine life without love? The young boy couldn't stop himself. He ran towards the old man. He hugged him. He started crying. He said, "I don't want to leave you. I don't want to stay away from you. You are my love. You are my life. You are my breath. How can I imagine life without you, my love? Please don't let me go. Please, I don't know who you are, but I know you are someone special. You are God. You are my love. Father, don't let me go. Father, I cannot live without you." For the first time, the young boy was crying. For the first time, love was flowing through his skin. For the first time, people who had never seen him in such a way were experiencing what true love is. True love has the strength to transform a rock into a rose. And they all were witnessing this transformation. A young, loveless boy transforming into a beautiful rose whose fragrance was touching their hearts. They too started crying. Everybody was crying. Love is like this. It brings oasis even to the most dried, arid land. The old man stood up, took the young boy in his arms, gave him a warm, tight hug, and said, "Son, our hearts have met. Why you worry? I have come not to make you weak, but to make you strong. You were weak when you were loveless, but with my arrival, love started blossoming in you. You became a beautiful flower. You became a beautiful butterfly, a song, a dance. Love has made you stronger than ever. Your family has finally found you. Now it is time for you to climb down this mountain and serve them with love." Don't worry about me. I am always here. I will wait for you. Someday, sometime, we are going to meet again. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love always protects, always trusts. Love never fails. The boy bowed before the old man and said, "But when will that time come? When will we meet again?" "A time will come," said the master, "when this mountain will again become your home. This cool breeze will become your companion. This flowing river water will become your source of life, and these fresh roots will be your food. You will attain enlightenment on this mountain, very much within my shadow." The young man touched the feet of the master. His eyes were filled with tears. He said, "Why not now?" And the master said, "For everything there is a specific time. Your time is yet to come. Don't worry, you go, and don't forget, I am watching you." The boy smiled. The words of the master filled his heart with joy and brought a big smile on his face. The young man kissed the feet of the master. The master softly touched his forehead and said, "You go now. It is getting dark." The young man felt a certain heaviness in his heart. His feet were not moving, but he had to follow the order of his beloved master. With a heavy heart, he started his journey back to the city. As he was stepping down the mountain, he could recollect the first time he had met the old man, the master, and how he had innocently asked, "What is your name?" and how the benevolent, compassionate master, the old man, had replied, "My name is Love." Tears started flowing through the eyes of the young boy. It was getting dark on the outside, but within his heart a flame of light was sparkling, the light that was lit by this strange old man whose name was Love. Lord is love, and love is real. The divine masters are love. Whole life can be surrendered, and there is no regret but pure joy, pure bliss, pure happiness flowing within, and that's love. Gracious Lord, thy name is love. The love of the Master never changes because it is never attached. True love comes from detachment, total detachment. Such a love is unconditional, pure, and overflowing. Whosoever comes in contact with such a superior kind of spiritual love is transformed into a beautiful butterfly. He is no more the same. Everything around him is the same, but he is no more the same. He has found peace. He has found his bliss. He has found the truth of this wonderful journey called life. When you love, when you really love, there are no conditions. It is unconditional. When you come to seek love, you receive love unconditionally. In Sufism, there is a beautiful word for love, and it is called Ishq. Ishq is a Sufi word, and Sufism is the path of love, spiritual love. Sufism is the way of transforming human consciousness into Ishq, that is love. Ishq is the higher form of love, something superb, something beyond the realms of human mind, something that blossoms and grows within the depth of your heart. It is in the heart that the seeds of love, Ishq, blossoms. Always remember, when there is love in your heart, only love will come out. A small atom can explode into tremendous power. Similarly, each cell of your heart can explode into tremendous love. And that love, the love that comes from the deepest center of your heart, is Ishq. It is beautiful. It is pure bliss. Don't confuse ordinary love, which is muhabbat, with spiritual love, Ishq. In Sufism, ordinary love is called muhabbat. Muhabbat is the so-called ordinary love, which is just an emotion, a sentiment. Ordinary love is superficial. It is more of the mind and less of the heart. Ordinary love is changeable because the nature of the mind is to change. Ordinary love can dissolve because it is just a sentiment. You like someone today, tomorrow you may not. One day you love the person, you are ready to die for that person. And another day you are ready to kill that same person. That is how relationships break, when they are formed on the basis of like or ordinary love and not the spiritual love. The mind is elusive. Mind is a make-believe. Your mind creates an illusion of love when in reality it is just a like. And this is significant. You have to overcome your mind. It is only when you overcome your mind that you could listen to the real voice within, the voice of your heart, and the heart is always right. The heart is always right if there is a question of choosing between the mind and the heart, because the mind is a creation of the society. It has been educated, it has been given to you by the society, not by existence. The heart is unpolluted, it is pure existence. Hence, the heart has a sensitivity. Ishq is the matter of the heart and not of the mind. The mind likes, the heart loves. Understand the difference. Remember the difference. A Sufi saint says, लोग मोहब्बत में शराबी बनते हैं, इश्क ने मुझे नमाजी बना दिया. How beautiful is this quote? It means people become drunkards in ordinary love, that is mohabbat. But spiritual love, Ishq, has transformed me into a prayerful man. Mind is elusive. It can make you believe that what you like is love, and that is how you are trapped. You fall in a relationship believing that it is love, but in reality, it is just a like. And it takes no time for a like to change into dislike. One moment you are nice to the person you love, the other moment you are nasty. That is not ishq. That is not love. Love has immense depth. Ishq is spiritual love. It is beyond the realms of ordinary physical love. A man who never had experienced any love in his life starts believing that there is no love in this human world. But in reality, love is our mother. We are born out of love. Love is always in the air. It is only when you connect, when you become conscious, you start realizing that love is in the air. But in reality, love has been in the air from the very beginning of time. It is love that keeps this world alive. It is love that makes this world a better place to live. To find a true love, first you have to get real. You have to drop the mask of personality and get real. Friendship is possible between equal human beings, totally free from all bondage of society, culture, civilization, only living true to their authentic nature. Only such a friendship lasts forever. Love happens only to those who are being themselves. Whatever you are, whosoever you are, when you accept yourself, you are able to love yourself. And it is only when you are in love with yourself that you can love others. A man who loves himself takes the first step towards real love. Rumi says, "This is love, to fly towards the secret sky, to cause 100 wheels to fall each moment, first to let go of life, finally to take a step without feet." That is love. Don't let any negative energy push you away from love. For love is your strength, and you must preserve your strength. No matter how difficult it gets, love should be your answer. Love should be your way of life. There are many ways to reach God. I choose love, says Rumi. Drop all fears and move into the world of love. This is the very shrine of God. This is the only shrine. Love is the essence of this whole universe. Thy name is love. The most effective medicine here on earth is love. Love unconditionally. Meditate.
Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.